What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Dad Does Videos. Today I'm checking out this Ryobi 12-inch 2300 PSI electric pressure washer surface cleaner. It's an attachment to standard electric pressure washers. If you've ever tried cleaning a driveway, a patio, a sidewalk with just a standard pressure washer nozzle, you know it takes forever. This attachment is supposed to clean up to 4 times faster using dual rotating high pressure jets for theoretically a nice wide 12-inch streak-free cleaning path. Ryobi says it's compatible with most electric pressure washers up to 2300 PSI and a max flow rating of 1.4 gallons per minute. But today, I'm going to put it to the test with my own Ryobi 1800 PSI 1.2 gallons per minute electric pressure washer to see how well this bad boy performs in a real-world setup. So, we're going to unbox this, see exactly what's inside, get it hooked up, test whether it actually makes cleaning faster and easier, or if it's just some other gadget collecting dust in your garage. Let's get started. All right, here is a view of what's inside the box. There isn't much there. We've got a set of directions and then our surface cleaner itself. And this thing is super light, as you can see right here. I'm holding it with one finger. Here's a look at the inside, view of the side. And this piece just pops up right here. This is where we're going to connect it to our electric power washer. Okay, let's attach our surface cleaner to the end of our wand from our power washer. I've got my power washer wand right here. At the end of it, there's a collar that we're just going to pull back on and then slide this inlet right into this spot right here with the collar pulled back. You'll hear a snap. That's how you know you are connected. So I'm pulling back. In. As you can see, we are connected. Once you've got that connection made, you're ready to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and get my power washer ready to go. We'll come back with you and start the process to see if this thing actually works. After we turn the power washer on, I'm just going to hold the trigger back and we're just going to go in a straight line down there to see how this thing works. Okay, so we're a few passes in and you probably can't tell right now, but it does look a little cleaner, although it's wet. I'm going to continue to clean this side of our patio over here so we can compare the clean side to the dirty side right here. And when you're finished using the surface cleaner, make sure everything is turned off and then you just disconnect your wand from your surface cleaner the opposite way. You just pull up on our collar right here and it will detach. So pull up. And don't forget to protect your pump with some pump protectant when you're finished with the job. All right, it is the next morning. Everything is dry, and as you can plainly see, there is a vast difference between our side of our patio where we use the surface cleaner and the side where we did not. Now, if you look behind me in the background, there are some spots that I missed, so I'm going to go back with a spray nozzle and my power washer and clean those up a little bit. This is a very minor inconvenience given how this looks today. The only thing that I would also add right here is that while the surface cleaner did a great job of getting the dirt up from our patio, I did have to use a hose and nozzle to kind of spray the dirt off of my patio. The surface cleaner doesn't do a great job of that, but again, minor inconvenience. I'm really happy with the results. Okay, here are a few quick tips if you're using this surface cleaner. First, go slowly. If you're moving the cleaner around like you're vacuuming your floor, you're probably going a bit too fast. Let the cleaner do the work. Second, watch for dirt stripes. If you start seeing lines or stripes left behind, that's usually a sign you need to slow down even more. Third, follow the natural lines or kind of texture of the surface whenever possible. That gives the dirt a path to move away instead of just pushing it around with the cleaner. Fourth, keep the surface cleaner flat against the ground. If you tilt it too much, you can lose a little bit of pressure and end up with uneven cleaning. Fifth, overlap your passes slightly, kind of like you're mowing the lawn. That helps avoid missed spots, keeps the finish looking nice and even. And lastly, don't be surprised, and we talked about this a little bit already, if you need to do a quick spray pass at the end with just the pressure washer wand. Sometimes little leftover dirt gets pushed to the edges, maybe you miss a couple spots, and that final rinse helps clean everything up completely. All right, now let me give you my overall assessment of this surface cleaner. First, it's really easy to attach the pressure washer. Setup is simple, you can get started pretty quickly and without a lot of hassle. Secondly, it does a really good job, as you can see, on the cleaning. It's definitely faster than trying to do the whole job with just a standard spray nozzle, especially on bigger areas. If you're a homeowner and do this kind of cleaning even a couple times a year, it makes the job a lot easier. Another thing I like is how much more even the cleaning looks compared to just using a spray wand. You don't get as many random streaks or uneven spots. It also helps reduce overspray. With a regular nozzle, water and dirt can sometimes end up going kind of all over the place, but the surface cleaner helps keep things a bit more controlled. It's inexpensive. At around $30 for the attachment, it's a pretty affordable upgrade that can save you a lot of time and give you a better looking result. The only thing that I wish this thing had that it doesn't are wheels. I do feel like the addition of that could probably make this a little bit easier to use, but that's a very minor negative. Overall, for the price, I think this is a solid addition to an electric pressure washer setup. Absolutely recommend this. Thanks for watching, everybody.